Let's try to get a video on how to solve a system of linear equations by using your graphing calculator. So hopefully you have a TI-83 or 84, and I'll give you this process so you can take a look. So I checked the y value first, and I know we had some problems that had a and b or x and y, or could be some others, but I'm going to show you with y. So I'm looking for y. The reason I'm doing that is because on the calculator you see this y equals screen right here. That's why I got to get y by itself so I can enter it in there. So I check y. If y is negative, then I need to move it to the other side. I call this a circle and arrow method. It makes it easy for me to see where everything is going. So I'm going to move the y, and if I move the y on that side, I'm going to move everything else to the other side. And now I'm just going to simply rewrite everything where it currently is. So 4x. When I circle and move across the equal sign, it changes sign. So now that's negative. This is now positive. And now I'm getting pretty close, but I need to now divide by 5. So that's the only thing left with the y. I do it to each term so that it's easy for me to see that everything is being divided by 5. And this actually completes the process of solving for y. It doesn't matter if y is on the right or the left, y is by itself. So y equals 4x over 5, or 4x divided by 5, and then minus 17 over 5. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to solve this one for y. So this is positive. I'm going to leave it where it's at. I'm going to move the 3x. So rewrite 4y equals, when I moved the 3x, it became negative. And then the last step, always divide by the number in front of y. Okay, so y equals negative 3x over 4 plus 5 over 4. Those are ugly, but here's the power of doing this. When I pop my calculator on, I'm gonna plug them into the y equals screen. So I go to y equals, and I go 4, this is the x key, divided by 5, minus 17 divided by 5. That's the first y value. I'm going to scroll down to the next one. I'm going to put the second one in. So this is negative 3x divided by 4 plus 5 divided by 4. Once I put them both in to the calculator, I'm going to tell it to graph. And I'm going to see where this graph is. And I don't think that's showing up on my video. When I tell it to graph, I have an intersection there in the window. So now it will tell me the answer to this by hitting second, trace the number 5, and then I'm going to hit enter 3 times. And just keep hitting enter until you see on the bottom of the screen. I don't know if this is coming out in the video or not because it doesn't look like it's on my screen. But the answer then is given to you. The intersection is 3, negative 1.